Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 39, I believe it is. This is our Factorio Angels Mods tutorial. Let's play. It's everything. It's awesome. So last time we built something and I've just torn it apart because I want to build it bigger. So I've been doing a bit of sort of a rough calculation. We're going to build some farming again this time. This time we're going to build it slightly different because I actually think I want to do it like build it upwards all the way. So what we want to do is we want to convert what do we have? These needle aubergine seeds to needle aubergine. That was what we did last time, and that should be working again. I'll take the closer one as the inbound and the other one's outbound. So this needs to be long, copy, and that needs to be long. Great. This is one. Let's have a look at this. Oh, this is not a good idea to build it here. I think actually I can build it. The closest I can build is 1, 2, 3, 4. Build this thing. I think there should be room. That's definitely not room. Okay. Well, kill that again. We need to make sure that there's room. Maybe I can... I wonder how I built this. So this should be somewhere like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's going to be the start. Let's see if it actually can fit all the way up here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's going to be too close. And two of those, take this. Oh, this is not good. This is actually horrible. What the hell's going on wrong here? I was sure there would be room for it. Yeah, that's not really how I want this. I wanted to shove it at least like this. But if I take it here, then there really isn't room within the confines here. So it has to go from here, 4 lanes like this. That means you can't build it there. Well, you can, but you're going to miss out on one. So let's just do that and say this here. I'll build, this is where I get my, what's it called? It's called needle aubergine seeds. They're going to come in here. And something like this. That looks horrible, doesn't it? This looks better. It probably isn't better, but it looks better. And again, take this one. This one goes here. Nope. Actually, isn't this much nicer? Let's try that. These are minute changes, but they do help. Yeah, this is better. Then I can take this part down here, I guess. That fit? Yes, it fits. Great. And this part as well. So all of this has to go all the way up. I got it 2 further down. No, yeah, 1 further down. So let's see, how many is this? This is 12. I want 12 exact. And because we calculated last time that 12 of, or 6 of these could handle this. Great. And that means at this point we can probably like split it off somewhere. Basically, we need everything going. Okay, let's figure that out as we build it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes down. And they're barely producing anything, so I'm really not worried about throughput on the belt. This is producing one every nothing. Don't know why I decided this is then the inbound, so we don't want to take it here. There, that becomes the outbound, which contains. Okay. So at this point, I guess I need to take a filter inserter or something like that. I don't like having filter inserters like randomly placed like this, which will take the seeds. The dormant seed, good. And let's continue from down here. Let's actually start working on the power poles. So everything we built was like this, and here. Perfect. That's actually really nice. So now we just need to wire it around. And what I need to do is this part. Don't even want these, but generally speaking, I want them to be one off the middle, yeah? This doesn't work, then I shift it down, there. Shift it up, it down, it down. That works, and then I'll do the opposite. I think that works, right? Doesn't it? Yes, that works. So here and here. And that means this one can take, this is going to contain. Okay. This will be 2 lanes over, I guess. I don't think I want them really close, because why not? Why would I? Yes, and I will be at this point filtering the output to be the pips. Yeah, so pips goes here, and these up here will then be the crystal dust. All right, this looks good. This looks really good, actually. So the one problem is the amount of distance what are they called? They're called. I'll take this one as well, so we can see. Oh, I forgot something. One of them is generating slightly less, and you have to now get out of here. No. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, crap. Always. There's just no way I don't smash something. And I think that was actually, I think I'd counted how many I wanted, so I need to build one more. Go. Oh, don't tell me I'm missing something. And I don't like this, because this is actually not able to move on from here. If I did this, then yeah. Okay, let's do that one. Don't stand on belts when moving. There's going to be so little on this one that it really doesn't matter. But I still want to put it on both sides just so that it feels like it's important. What are we doing here? Well, that's no good. Ah, come on. It would have to be like this. Go, go. The top one will need to go continue all the way through this one. And I'll do that immediately because I want to see how this works. This will never ever be full, but well, who cares? That one I'll pick it up because I might need them. Pips, I need a lot of pips. The pips go here. I will just make a little box for the pips because then it won't run out. And according to me, then everything should be working at this point. Actually, that one is completely redundant because that's actually the extra one down here. So you're gonna move away without breaking anything. I'm gonna take this just downwards, really? Yeah, I do have still have a few red belts in here. We're also missing a lot of the water. I don't exactly know how I want the water to go. But now I'm getting a bit concerned at how much I've forgotten it. Oh, look at the beauty of this. Except it's not. It is actually something else. It will need to go in, out, and through one of these things. Boom. There is a risk that it's actually at some point, a long time from now, will run full. And in that case, I need this. Typical. Okay, so what I need to do here is just take... not just yet. Not just yet. What I need is a lot of water. That one is going to be the more difficult one. Actually, I could just steal the water from here. Got it. The other ones will be a bit worse. This is going to consume 1 water per second. And I round that off to nothing. Pretty much. Do I have some here? Oh yeah, I have a bit. Let's grab it. And this one is of course not wired up. Can I? Completely superfluous, but the fact that it's now online is making me happy. This one. Yeah. Boom, copy, paste. in underground. I really wanted to build more than this, but it's granted it is a big design, this one. I have no idea what it's going to produce, but we'll find out at the end how much it will produce. It'll also take a hell of a long time to get into gear. That one. And I have missing one. Come on. And this is where that one will go in again. Go. Alright, so this is everything. Unfortunately, it's not going to work very well. It's going to take so long time for it to kick off because it's only getting a 5% productivity in this one. Boom. So here it goes in. Half of it goes in this one. Oh, these are not relevant. Shift C so we get the sand in. And that's again the problem. And I guess this is pretty much just something we let it run for a long time and just quietly work its way through. You can see here, there's one. Here, there's nothing. 3 and 3. Do I have one extra somewhere? Oh, there's 4 here. And they're now going. We follow it all the way up. That's the first one. It goes through. And they are being put in here. Well, they'll be consuming all of... And they'll be nicely split on 2 belts. Great. And we have a lot of pips. Actually, the pips will be a problem. I guess we have to... Oh, really? Will the pips be a problem? No, it's just because it comes at the same time, I think. How much are you producing? Every 4 seconds you're producing 12 and it's at speed less than 1. Every 3 seconds... No, every 4 seconds... Well, that's fine. Let's see how much is working. 1, 2, 3. Only 4 of them are working now because the rest are actually... The rest are just having a few inbound here. The one thing where we can fix it is to override and just say 1. No. Nope. Okay, this just needs idle time to run and we still have a bit of time left for us to go. Oh, it's so difficult to see that icon. Alright, while that's running I can figure out how much we do. How much do we get? We get every 60 second. Every 60 second I get 35, so that's 35 divided by 60. That's apparently harder than I thought. Times, how many is this? Oops. Times 95. So that means I produce 55 per second. And this one consumes, it doesn't matter what it consumes, but let's assume that it consumes all of them. That means for every 5, that means 20% of this becomes dust. So that means we will produce 11 dust per second. And it also means that I'll be producing... I'll be producing 66 pips per second. 66 pips per second, which is granted a hell of a lot more than 1 red belt. So we are going to have to get more red belts here. Ugh. It's going to take a while for that to happen, but still, might want to be prepared for it. I can start out by saying the 2 first go here, and then the next ones are going to be independent, so that this just goes... Oh, no. Oh, crap. Yes, that goes up here. There you go. Yes. So they will just continue to flow in here. Let's have a look at the next step of this process. Next step of the process is using the pips. We are now to calculate with a 66 pips per second. So all the pips will be made now into liquids. This is a speed 1. Well, that's nice. Thank you, Angel, for making it nice and easy. That means every 4 seconds. That means I take 4 of them because then I can calculate. So every second this consumes 10. And it outputs 10 raw. No, it outputs 40 raw. Let's have a look at the next tier, and that's actually going to be more difficult if I recall correctly. I think that I do have some of those in here. Oh, where are you? There. So this consumes 10 per second. So let's just, this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's 67, 66. So this one, this here can consume all of it. It's just good to know so we don't know how much space we need. And what this will produce is just multiplied by 4. So we're at 266 vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is here. I can add ceramic filters, which I cannot use. I can then make it into some better. Wow, this is actually increasing it a lot more. Okay, so this again takes 4 seconds and is at a speed 1. Oh, that's horrible. That means if I take 4 of these, then I can pretend it's on a 1 second cycle. That means it takes 100 in per second. And then it's at speed 1.5, so this is 150. That's 150, and I have to match 266. So it's actually not that bad. It's like this. This is what I need. And then what I have outbound is, I think I need to start writing this down with some small icons here. I'm outputting here. This one is going to be 266. That's the outbound. That's definitely not a 2. That's 266. And inbound, I'll do 66.5. Of course, I know this is not correct because this one cannot carry 66.5. I can fix that. Next, I will then have 2 items coming out. If this is 266 inbound, then I need to, oh, okay, sorry. This multiplied by 1.6 and multiplied by 40. Here, 425. Oops, back up. And the other one is 106. And that's just, I'm just doing this just to make sure that I'm being as consistent as possible. That's the pulp. Yes. Okay. So let's figure out how we deal with 425 of that. Is that the steam cracking? Let's have a look at the vegetable oil. Pips go in here, become raw, becomes vegetable oil, and then needs to become fuel oil. Oh, that's interesting. That means oil refinery. I had not seen that coming. Really, an oil refinery? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many we need. That was actually strange that I need an oil refinery. What else? Why are we not being able to create more? That is stone bricks. Okay. Stone bricks. All right, so I have 1. This is consuming What is the speed? It's 1.75. Are you serious? Why couldn't it not be a normal, a manageable speed here? Oh, that's speed 1. Well, I could have taken the easy one, but alas, I decided not to. Okay, so I need to figure out what this one consumes. It consumes, what was it? It was 25 per second times, of course, the crafting speed. That's 43.5. So this is actually 10 of these. Yep, and 10 of them are actually 2, 3, that's 4. That's 4 plus 3 plus 3, so that's 10. Now I need to figure out exactly what I get out of it. For every 100 in, it gets split by 70. So I need times 0.7. Right. 306, I guess. .306. And I get, on the other one, I get 128. And it almost gives the same number, yes. And I again need these two just to indicate what it is. This is going to be the fuel oil. Is it? Is it fuel oil? Yeah, that's fuel oil. And the other one is base mineral oil. Here. Now, the other ingredient I have here is the nutrient pulp. The nutrient pulp, what am I going to do with the nutrient pulp? This is generating nutrient pulp. Nope. That is, wow, in a gas refinery. That's crazy. So is that some kind of gas? This is really strange. I can make a normal gas refinery. I cannot make an advanced gas refinery. I can just make a simple, basic gas refinery if I have more stone bricks. Stone bricks we don't run out of anytime soon. That's not it. Go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, just in case. And I need to consume 106 per second. This one, nutrient pulp or nutrient pulp. Oh, there are other recipes. Nope. What is this? This is fuel oil and glycerol. So I get lots of fuel oil and the rest is junk. 60 useful out of 100. Alternatively, I can do this one, which is also... It's still the use. I don't want the synthesis gas. That's actually less valuable. So I'll do that one. Let's see. What is the speed? It's every 4 seconds you are consuming 100. So that means... And this is also speed 1.5. So at this point, I'm consuming 25 per second. In each one times 1.5, that's 37. And times 3 of those, it's exactly enough. I'll take one out. And then I also need to look at the outbound. This glycerol, I don't think glycerol is used for anything, if I recall correctly. Acetone, glycerol. What is glycerol? It's used for nitroglycerin and explosives. And no. So that just goes away. Then I'll take outbound here. This is 106 inbound times 0.6. That's the ratio. That comes 63 out. There. That's what I get out of it. So, oh no, not that one. It's actually this. So at this point, I can then say I now have 369 fuel oil. And then I need to figure out what I do with the fuel oil. We start again from here so we can remember it. Goes to synthesis gas, and that's in a steam cracker. We'll get the steam cracker right here. That one. Okay, I will do this. You are consuming the same 25 per second and you're at speed 1. Ooh. So that's a lot. Wow. And I cannot make steam crackers Mark II yet. Nope. Okay, this is crazy. So this here is consuming 100. And I need to consume, that's 200 and 300 and 350. Nope. 360. Like this. That is actually 15 of those, and output of this is, what is this? 100 in, 100 out. Okay, so I'll be basically copying this. Oh, that doesn't work. It uploads now, right? Yeah. Okay, that's not possible. This will be synthesis gas, which is a kind of very generic product that we can use for a lot of things. Where is it? Here. The other one is the residual gas, which is the whole purpose of this transformation. Otherwise, I would not do it. And of course, it's going to be the same inbound. This is 306. And the other one will be 31 because it'll be 1/10. So now the question is, I will then combine this base mineral oil with this part, and I'll combine it in what I believe is a chemical plant. Yes, making lubricant. I'll take 31. 31 times 4 is 124. So I need to consume 31 per second. This one is consuming. This is consuming now 10 per second. This is consuming 10 per second times the crafting speed 2.25. So it's 21 per second, and I need 2 more. Boom. They're really slow. Let's try it. Let's just do the calculations here. This one's consuming 10 per second times the crafting speed times 6. That consumes 135 of the top one. That's perfect. And out of this, I will be getting this. It's actually only going to be 124 because this is the lower number. Uh, 124 times plus 31. It's 155. Here, that's 155 lubricant. And the rest is here. I have now 306 synthesis gas, and that I can convert. I think this is also in one of these into here. Oh, that's not a good place to place it. This consumes every 4 seconds. Why is everything in 4 seconds? And okay, so what are we doing? We are consuming 25 per second times the crafting speed from 2.5. That's 56, and I have to consume 300. So that's 6 of them, right? Yeah, 6. Oh, I don't have any more. Doesn't matter. There's so many other things I don't have anymore. And 306, 306, and that should be easy, right? It's this one. So 100 becomes, so I just 306 I divide by 50. And that means I will get out of this 6.12 solid fuel. Where's the solid fuel? There. So all of this here, some of it will go, the crystal will go into this layer, this area, get all the way down here, while the rest will amount to basically this block over here will generate 155 lubricant per second plus 6.12 solid fuel per second plus something here, 11 crystal dust per second. And the 11 crystal dust becomes, if I look at this, what here, this takes 11 crystal, that becomes 50 slurry. Call it 50 slurry. 50 slurry goes in, becomes 50 something else, and that goes in here and becomes 4. So the output is 6 solid fuel, 155 lubricant, and 4 crystal catalyst. All of this without any input from this location. I like that. That to me is pretty awesome. So what will happen between now and next time? Well, I'm gonna have to make sure that I have all of these products here, plus an awful lot of pipes. And then we're gonna be trying to design something like this in a nice and crisp way so that it actually works. And of course this one, it does have one input, and that's the coal. But that's all there is to it. And it will actually solve the lubricant problem. It will alleviate some of our crystal catalyst, because the crystal catalyst is now that teeny tiny thing. Crystal catalyst I get goes up here, goes here, goes here, goes here, and it slowly increases our total amount. You can see this is because of the crystal catalyst. It's nothing, I know, but it's helping. It's not helping a lot, but it's helping a bit. And I guess we need some more to deal with this. Anyway, time for us to wrap up. I'll be building all of these products, and then we get back, we can see if we can squeeze it into the city block. It should be possible knowing the numbers, and I hope I've calculated things correctly. So thank you very much for joining. I hope you're enjoying it, this crazy farming production here. And yeah, it's also kind of a way for me to bypass the petrochemicals. Let's see how that works. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.